Hello. How's everyone doing tonight? Oh, I look tired. Hopping on after a long day. Whoa. Long day at work. I'm exhausted. Okay. Let's give people the time to hop on. Say hello in the chat. Hello, Jolene, my dear. Shoot me some hearts if you're on. Let me know that you're here. I'm just gonna do a quick smudge. And pull the Black Moon Astrology deck. Hello, lovely. For Mercury Retrograde. So, I wanted to talk about the energies coming in right now. And I find they are overwhelming. They are intense. Whoa. I can't find a nice here we go. Jolene, I took a Benadryl. Oh. Well, it's good to catch you, Jolene. I'll try and get on readings right away while you're still here. But yeah, I wanted to talk about the energies coming in. I find that they're super intense right now. I find that I'm super anxious. I'm having a hard time functioning. Like, high vibrational energies are coming in. I know there's like a huge jump in the Schumann resonance right now. I was talking with a buddy of mine, Adam, about it earlier because it seems to correlate like days that I have no energy and all I want to do is sleep and I can't get out of bed. Like usually I'm up at like 6, 7 in the morning. In the summer I get up at like 5 in the morning and I'm up with the sun and I have so much energy, and then all of a sudden there's some days that I like can't get out of bed, I can't function, I get up, I'll have 2 cups of coffee and I'm tired and I have to pass out again. And then I look at the Schumann resonance and there's like a huge spike in energies. And I started really noticing it in 2019, but it keeps getting more and more intense. And the past few days, like I do have anxiety, it's something that I live with, but usually it's tolerable. And the past like 3-4 days have been super intense for my anxiety. It's like I can't even drink coffee. I'm shaking. I can't feel settled no matter what I do. And I just want to sleep all the time. And my buddy messaged me, I think he's out in the States, saying that he's been having a hard time with the spikes with the Schumann resonance too. And he notices when he gets super anxious or spikes in his energy or he wants to sleep all the time, he's starting to notice it's correlating with the Schumann resonance spikes. And yeah, so for me it gets really intense. I find I need to drink a lot of water. Eating fruit really helps, and just like allowing ourselves to sleep when we need to sleep at those times, because we're going through like a lot of upgrades and a lot of changes right now, and it's hard on our body. I notice some people feel it more than others. Hello, April. Hello, Jason. How is everyone doing tonight? Shoot us a hello. Let us know you are here. Okay, so we're coming into Mercury Retrograde. We're in Mercury Retrograde's. Hey, Tasha. We're in Mercury Retrograde shadow period right now. And I think it started on the 4th, but it starts this weekend. And I know the energies are focusing a lot on relationships this Mercury Retrograde. So, um, more so like romantic relationships. Usually, Mercury retrograde will make us look at a lot of different relationships or toxic situations or exes from the past. That kind of thing will come forward. But this Mercury retrograde is really focusing on romantic relationships. So, trying to hold this straight. I'm going to read out the card for Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde is regarded as a time when things tend to go wrong. In actuality, it marks a 3.5 week period where any important action should be postponed. About 3 or 4 times a year, Mercury goes through a motion called retrograde, which means to go back or retreat. But although Mercury, the planet of slippery wit, fluency, and adaptability, this inner planet so close to the sun, appears to be going backwards, it's not. The retrograde movement of the planet is just an illusion because the Earth is orbiting the sun at a different speed than Mercury and the other planets. Still, from an astrological point of view, planets in retrograde motion cause potent effects on the Earth below. No planet goes retrograde as often as Mercury because it is never more than 28 degrees from the sun. And because of this, it has given us a dubious phrase that when something goes awry, many explain, Mercury must be in retrograde. That's always me. Mercury isn't a predictable planet going along its normal direct pathway, but once it goes retrograde, it's akin to trying to drive a car backwards. All things ruled by Mercury suddenly begin to wobble and go off kilter. However, if you're a writer, when Mercury is in retrograde, it's the perfect time to revisit your writings. Oh, nice. Mercury is a counterpart of Hermes, the Greek Olympian god, the sky trickster, who is not only big on pranks but also false moves. He is a god of transitions, roads, and boundaries. The very name Hermes has to do with speech and implies he is a translator. Mercury, as Hermes, conveys information. When that information comes to us wrongly, because of Mercury's unpredictable retrograde motion, nothing seems to go right. I know that's always a big thing for me when this planet goes into retrograde. Firstly, when this card comes up in a reading, back up all of your equipment, your computers, your cell phones, and address book, and anything to do with technology or mechanics. Electrical appliances purchases at this time may end up needing to be returned. Any sale items will often turn out to be massive duds. Don't make the mistake of purchasing a vehicle at this time either. If you are to have your vehicle repaired, expect making another visit to the shop to have something revised or corrected. The same goes for, I know, for like signing paperwork or agreements. Like, it's not good to buy a house at this time. How long will this period last? When the Mercury retrograde card comes up, give the matter 1 week and then ask the same question after that week. You will want to carefully go over any contract you signed and check any email or letter you send. If you are about to leave on a trip, leave early because you must expect unusual delays to occur. And make sure you have clothing for all types of weather because the temperature and conditions are likely to change. Mundane matters aside, retrograde planets are said to be more empathetic And that means that, strangely, we are more silently and internally keyed into their energies. This causes unusual and fated meetings and occurrences to happen, and people from your past surfacing up and showing up on your doorstep or the bus. You may meet up with someone you haven't seen in years at the most unexpected place. You may have a conversation with someone with whom you only have a superficial relationship with. Then suddenly you connect to that person, causing a much deeper rapport. If you are asking about the strengthening of relationship, this is not a good time to get married, but it's an excellent time to renew your vows. Ooh. It's not a good time to initiate a divorce or end a relationship, though, considering how soon Mercury moves forward again, because if you do, then the relationship will soon move forward again, too. If you are feeling hopeless and worried that a relationship is never going to work, the Mercury Retrograde card is usually a good one to turn up in a reading. It means there are more than what you know about the situation at the current time, and that the possibility of the relationship getting on its legs and moving ahead is very likely. Ooh, that's a positive. So, new relationships are good. It is also a good time to connect with a lover from the past. No. It is a time to revise, revent, and renew. I think it's a good time to do cord cuttings and clear past energies from your past. So, the Mercury Retrograde card in brief: glitches, screw-ups, miscommunications, carelessness, cancellations, misunderstandings, unfavorable time for explaining or solving argument, eruption of quarrels, mechanical failures, missed flights, faulty computers, difficulty reaching a decision, poor judgment, mistaken purchases, unfavorable time to launch a business, fixing what is broken, a job accepting, not turning out as planned, life slowing down, contemplation, changes and unforeseen changes in schedules, revision, revention. So the key ideas for this is blunders, cancellations, unexpected failures, getting off track. So those are the key elements for Mercury Retrograde. For me, Mercury Retrograde is always a good time to clear things that are put aside, things that you never have enough time for, or things that you really want to get to and it just never seems to happen. Mercury Retrograde is a good time for that, for finishing unfinished projects, and yeah. The biggest complication that I have during this time is technology. I tell you, my technology is always falling apart during Mercury Retrograde. I can't send an email. It never seems to get through, but I see it as a time for deeper understanding. We look at ourselves on a deeper level, and it's a time of clearing and looking at ourselves, looking at our character defects, and looking at relationships that need to be cleared, and not always romantic relationships. It's a good time to look around our friends circle, our family circle, our acquaintances, take a look at people who are benefiting our lives, people who are toxic situations, and people that just take from us. So it's a good time to turn the lens around and look at things that you wouldn't usually look at, and to work on those areas. So I think it's an important time. I wish that it didn't always happen when I was starting class. It seems the past 3 Septembers, I have to do a lot of stuff online for school. And, this year, the classes are back on campus, which is good and bad. But the last 3 years, everything was on computer and everything was technical, and we're getting hit with Mercury Retrograde at the beginning of the school year, and it's just not fair. So, yeah, does anyone want a card reading? I'm doing free readings for anyone who is looking. Throw a heart below, or just let me know you want a reading. Sweet. Hey Steph, how's it going? Okay, let's see what let me just do a little smudge first, actually. The train's going by right now, and it's like shaking my apartment, and the walls are shaking. Doesn't usually. Looks kind of like, is there a spaceship landing on the roof? Please take me with you. But no, it's just a train. Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, it's crazy. My whole apartment starts shaking. Okay, just doing a little smudge for you. Clear the area, and let's pull some cards. Steph. Well, a whole bunch of cards just jumped out for you in a big clump, so we're just gonna go through that. So right away I'm seeing triumphant success. Yeah, I'm seeing like almost like two different worlds or two different lifestyles, and I don't know if you've been trying to separate them or merge them better, like merge them together into one lifestyle. But I'm seeing two different situations merge themselves together in a really triumphant way. Just looking up. Okay, so the blue border is represents like the mental, and this is a card of new beginnings and exciting challenges that may step before you. So, and I'm seeing a positive outcome for you. I'm seeing you like utilize your strengths, your willpower, determination, and focus. And I'm seeing you be triumphant. Hi, Mom. In a lot of areas in your life. In traditional tarot, this card represents the Ace of Swords, which is double-edged and can cut through all the barriers that you hold back. If this is done constructively and with precision, remember that there's another side to the blade. If you're rash or use it in a destructive way, it could be harmful to yourself or others. Always pause and think before you act. This is also a good reminder, this card, to just pay attention to your thoughts and what you think. Like, you create your reality, and like, I'm not saying that you can't have negative thoughts in your brain, and like, it's still like, we are human, we have all sorts of thoughts, but to try to focus on really focus on what you're thinking and your thought processes, because you're a powerful manifester, and I'm seeing a lot of triumph and success when you put those like those mantras and those positive affirmations and positive self-talk, I'm really seeing it come forward in triumphant success for you for this one. And then in the green border, which is the emotional border, I'm seeing spiritual union. Spiritual union doesn't always have to be like two divine counterparts. It could also be a spiritual union, like all of a sudden passion ignited, and just that creative energy coming to play. This card deals with relationships involving emotional bonds. It could be between two lovers, two kindred souls, family members, friends, business associations, or partners, even related to a project or a specific situation. This could be a perfect time to realize that all relationships are really about you. Notice when you interact with different people in your life, are they giving you energy or taking energy away? Is there an even exchange? There should be an equal balance between giving and receiving energy, like an equal flow. You see in the cards, they both have an equal exchange of energy going on. And especially if you are an empath or sensitive to people's energies, or just overall a sensitive human being, your cup needs to be filled, and you're a very loving, genuine human being, and you deserve that kind of energy coming back to you. It's important. Something that I've been really resonating lately is like relationships are mirror images of our own self and our own life. Like when people, I'm not saying you're pointing the finger, but you know when people point the finger and there's three pointing back at you. I guess a different analogy would be like mirror, mirror. Like when I see things in other people, it's usually things that I see in myself. So relationships are also a reflection on how we feel and how we treat ourselves, and like our boundaries, and in just that aspect, like how we reflect and feel, and how you react and respond to various situations and individuals around you. Each and every union is an opportunity for soul growth. So that's always a positive card coming up. I got a couple more for you. Oh, wow, these are both really good. I guess we'll start with 6. Material and spiritual prosperity. So I see you putting a lot of work into the physical realm, and your hard work coming into play. So I see the number 6. The number 6 physical card represents a peaceful, tranquil time when problems seem to actually disappear. So things like a sudden bonus, pay raise, even a promotion can be in the offering, and expect it to arrive out of the blue. This could also signify a group that has worked and strived together for success of a common goal. This is a time of prosperity, balance, and harmony in your physical and spiritual existence is showing you that the practice of giving and receiving will bring you true riches. Looking into your life and see where you can spread spiritual and physical wealth. So yeah, just the practice of gratitude and giving and receiving is important. And you know, sometimes we give a lot and put a lot of energy out and give a lot of time and money and thought into other things and other people, and yeah, we get hit back with material and physical prosperity. But it's just a reminder when things start to get, yes, I know, I was thinking about that when I read that you know, that the Pride community, it's just yeah, it was really beautiful to see all the pictures and see everything, and so many people just happy celebrating together for a common goal and a common purpose. And I know that everyone's put a lot of hard work into that. And I thought it was a cool coincidence here. We got number 9, and then we got material harvest too. So basically it's the same kind of situation with the universal laws. What you sow, you reap. This card states that this is your time to reap the harvest and you worked for and you so rightly deserve. This card represents self-mastery, self-sufficiency, independence, security, and the art of enjoying what you strive for. Oh, wow, Steph, I'm really loving this for you. You've done a hard work and you've learned the lessons along the way and used them to prosper in all areas of your life. So I'm seeing like not only physical harvest here, but I'm seeing you put a lot of work in your emotional and mental layers too, and that it's the work that you've put into these realms and this energy and into yourself, that it's manifesting into your life. You're starting to really move forward and get somewhere. The number 9 also means endings. Not that good fortune necessarily stops, but do honor yourself as you finish up or celebrate the completion of projects. This would be the perfect time to look ahead and use the wisdom you've gained to think about what else you want to achieve. Consider smart investments and ponder ideas that show profitable potential. Congratulations on your success, and you've earned it. Beautiful! I'm loving that for you, Steph. There's a lot of good things coming your way. I love when all amazing cards come forward and for people. It's just I love this for you, Steph. Yay. Thanks for showing up. Super positive. I can take a picture of those and send them to you after. Anyone else want a couple cards here? Let's see what else comes out. Shoot me some. Say hello below. Shoot me a message if you want me to pull a couple cards for you. Hey Michelle, how's it going? Okay. Oh, I'm glad to see you here. Ooh, I'm loving your energy. Man, what a day. I'm tired. I can't wait for a bubble bath. Okay. Michelle. Powerful. Wow. All super positive cards here. Well, this is basically you. Here we go. Nice. I can't wait to get fresh in the tub. So this is a card of awareness. And, you know, I know that you're super open already, but I'm seeing, you know, I'm seeing this new level of awareness that you're going through. You're seeing through your crown and through your visualizations and through the messages and downloads you're getting. I'm seeing like you're seeing a clear realization of our history, of why we're here, of our spiritual journey. I'm seeing a lot of awakening for you for spiritual truths that are coming forward. Like you're starting to understand, like, honestly, like the meaning of life. You're starting to understand why we were here, why we were created, our mission, you know, our purpose in the ascension process. You're really starting to understand what our purpose is as light workers, how we're supposed to guide and heal other people. And I'm seeing, you know, one for new beginnings and new spiritual. I'm also seeing higher crown chakras opening for you. I know that your crown is super open and you're super active, Michelle, but I'm seeing higher levels of chakras opening up to the, I'm seeing and paying attention to the one, so opening up to the 11th chakra, feeling a lot of pressure on your head, a lot of awakening, and this opening in your higher chakras is going to allow you to do more astral traveling. You'll be getting more like visions, spiritual visions, because you'll be able to work in higher realms and you'll be able to like dimension jump and stuff more. I always found that it was so easy to do with Goddess Gloria. I'm sad her meditations are over. She's going to start them up in February again, but she's one of my favorite people to astral travel and time jump with. So the number 1 stands for beginnings, initiation, leadership, self-courage, and willpower. So for you, I'm seeing the initiation into your higher chakras. Your well of dreams has been opening up, and I swear, like, your well of dreams is connected to your higher chakras up to the 11th. Like, I use the well of dreams a lot, but I know that I'm active up to my 11th chakra, and I think since doing the soul retrieval stuff and opening up on a deeper level, I think I might have opened up a higher chakra. But even buddies of mine have done readings saying like that's where I play around up there. So this card is one of the key reminders that you already possess all the tools and guides that direct you in your life, whether it's wisdom, initiation, psychic skills, creativity, self-motivation, love, willpower, physical ability, or just pure courage. They're all a part of you. Once you learn to tap in and use them, you'll be amazed by the power and effects that they have. You have the ability to allow the universe to work in partnership with you. Together you can manifest change, whether the desire may be, and bring about a positive outcome. This card represents the ability to create your own reality. To set this idea in motion and watch them grow, this card often draws when you're ready to switch direction, start a new project, or change careers. Now it's the time to use positive thoughts, visualizations, and affirmations as you veer away from the negativity. So knowledge is power and you can lead by success. So the traditional card is the Magician. And I'm seeing like for you too, Michelle, like when you get up in the morning. I'll send you some videos. When you get up in the morning, listening to positive affirmations in the morning, you should start writing your gratitude list with me. I have a bunch of people that I write my gratitude list. Like I try to do it every few days. I do it at least weekly. And there's about 20 people that I do it with, off and on, like different people when we remember. But it's such a good way to change that energy shift. And when you start vibrating on the energy of gratitude and the things that you're thankful for and you're just so happy about, it brings more of that into our lives. Because when we are angry, even if we're like positive all the time and we talk really, we're like really happy. Hi, Hannah. When we get angry or we get annoyed with someone or we have resentments or there's things going on in our head that we don't say and we're like repeating those things, or like just having normal frustrations in family and stuff and we're like thinking those thoughts, even if they're like normal, pure human thoughts and they're just normal venting and normal frustrations, when we're thinking about them a lot, that still manifests those things. Like for me, if I'm like, oh, Doug's a freaking dick and he's always being so mean, and if I'm thinking that all the time, every time I see Doug, he's going to be a dick and he's going to be mean, because like I keep thinking about that and I keep bringing that into my life. And if I just stop and be like, you know, I like on Tuesdays when Doug's in a good mood and he hugs me, and that's what I focus on instead of focusing on Doug being a dick, all of a sudden Doug's going to start hugging me all the time and I'd be like, what's with Doug's shift of energy, and sometimes it's like, I don't even know if it was Doug, you know, it was all energy and all things going on in our mind. Like, Michelle, I know you're an extremely powerful human being, and you're a powerful manifester, and you're very gifted. And when we vibrate on these high levels of consciousness and we're able to tap into these different things, our level of manifestation reaches a higher level. Like, same for everybody. Like, this isn't just one person. Everybody's capable of doing these things, but Michelle, you know what I'm talking about. You're very tuned in, so your manifestation and your thoughts and your desires and what you think in your head is more powerful than you realize. It's going to be cause more of an effect on your life because you're vibrating on those energies of creation and of manifestation. So, girl, you're powerful. You gotta remember that. I was just laughing. I was just talking to Tori because my friend and my teacher, Allison Holly, who taught me how to channel, she did a live reading channeling yesterday, and it was a reminder of how powerful I was and how strong I really was, and I really need to believe that and remember. And I was like, and it was just funny because I'm just saying the exact same thing. And so sometimes when I get messages for other people, I think they're messages for myself too to listen to. So another beautiful card you got, Michelle, is the Hope. Look at that big, beautiful ball of golden light energy of the universe. I'm just seeing you. I'm seeing your hands of light. I'm seeing you heal other people on a huge magnitude. You see that little angel in there? I'm seeing the archangels, and I'm seeing you use the archangels and their energy to heal other people. Like, Michelle does these crystal and energy attunements and manifestations on Sunday morning. And Michelle is a big worker with archangels, and it's something that she works with all the time. So I'm loving this, and you are so powerfully connected to our archangels and our guardian angels and our healers. So this card focuses on the qualities of hope, faith, healing, aspiration, success, and finally enlightenment. I am seeing a huge spiritual enlightenment and awakening go through you right now, Michelle, and your crown chakra, and just a whole either deeper connection with your ancestors and your guides and with the angel realms. So the Hope card will help you show that the impossible can indeed become possible, because you are a powerful manifester and you can get anything that you desire. The force that works through your soul, determining what's possible and the difference between success over failure, and above all, who we are, is the power of your belief. This card serves as a reminder to use your natural ability of intuition, the language of the soul, as you reach for your goals and desires. The future will be yours when you have hope and trust in everything you do. Soon others will be attracted and drawn to your inner light. I think people are attracted to your inner light. The traditional tarot for this is the Star. So this is your time to shine. Other people are going to be attracted to your light. Learn to share your experiences and lessons to those around you. We'll also realize that by having faith and pushing forward where one may have felt no hope at all is the key to success. So just the key reminder is maintaining your positive attitude right now, this very minute, and allow your soul to soar. So beautiful, beautiful. And I got one more card for you. So yeah, this was the one that came out first, but I was doing it in numerical order. Here's 20, but the card of truth, and I'm seeing you being served a big truth platter right here. And there's a lot of things coming forward, especially this Mercury retrograde. I think it's going to be hard for you. There's a lot of things coming forward that, like, I don't necessarily mean it's going to be bad, but a lot of truths that you got to face. And sometimes those will be truths like within yourself and your own truths and things that you need to look at about you. And it's going to be a big awakening process. I was also seeing the same before. I'm seeing you open up a whole new window in the universe, like a whole new ability, a whole new insight, and a whole deeper level of spiritual, like, abilities and consciousness, like almost like you're gonna tune into a higher level of into your reading. And like, you've been putting in a lot of work. You're putting a lot of work into spiritual healing. You've been putting a lot of work into attunements, working with the angels. Like, you've been putting a lot of work into trying to heal other people, and you're just being present. You're showing up spiritually, Michelle. And a lot of truth is going to be pulled towards you. This illustrates spiritual awakening, clarity, and a revelation of truth and cosmic consciousness. At times, it takes a wake-up call to get your attention and show how far you need to go. This card comes forth just to do that. Evaluation of the past, along with lessons that you've learned or still need to understand, now must be a top priority. Doing so will enable you to forgive, accept, and heal so that you can move forward in a balanced spiritual mindset. The Truth card reminds you that a significant change must be made in a certain area of your life, but don't take any hasty decisions. Take your time for any choices or alterations. Must be weighed and evaluated with the most careful and wisest judgments. Whatever steps you take now will have far-reaching consequences, more than you'll ever know. Using the powers of the universe and blending them with a little help from the physical world will assist you in bringing about clarity and a shift of awareness. What was once not obvious now will be realized and understood. Be honest with yourself and the truth. What you know will be true. Beautiful, Michelle. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of light for everyone. Come forward. Yeah, so it's almost 9 o'clock my time. I hate to make this short and sweet, but I have to be at class at 8 a.m. tomorrow, and it's my second day on my new career and life path. So yeah, I'm excited. I need to have a bubble bath and go to bed. Thank you everyone for joining me tonight. I appreciate the love. Next Tuesday, I think I'll do a live channeling on... We can do a channeling on the Mercury Retrograde energy and see what the purpose is and what lessons we're supposed to be learning and what we're supposed to be clearing. So we will dive into that next week. Tomorrow is Wednesday, and Michelle does Animal Wisdom Wednesday nights, so keep an eye out for that. And Trish is up Thursdays. And I think this Friday we have a round table. So, yeah. Enjoy your evening and happy Mercury Retrograde, everyone.